Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Mirror World News, May 24, 5:08 America, New York. Hunched, Vladimir Putin fidgets and twitches through meeting fueling cancer rumors. Ailing tyrant Vladimir Putin fidgeted and twitched while discussing the Russian economy with Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, who has been branded Europe's last dictator.
Washington Post World.
May 24, 4:33 America, New York. Denmark offers Ukraine Harpoon missiles to fight Russia's Black Sea blockade. The anti-ship missiles been compared to the javelins that destroyed many Russian tanks during the war.
RT World News, May 24, 4:25 America, New York. Baltic country calls for naval coalition to escort Ukrainian grain. Lithuania says willing countries should join efforts to lift what it calls a Russian blockade in the Black Sea. RT World News,
May 24, 4:24 America, New York. EU explains absence of Russian oil embargo. The bloc keeps buying Russian oil to deny Putin a bigger war chest. Ursula von der Leyen claims the president of the European Commission says EU nations continue to buy Russian oil despite pledging to fully cut energy dependence on Russia to prevent it from selling crude elsewhere at a steeper price.
Mirror World News,
May 24, 4:23 America, New York. Asteroid 4 times bigger than Empire State Building to make Earth close approach. NASA say the colossal rock is a staggering 1.1 miles wide and as tall as 1,000 people stacked on top of each other, with the asteroid expected to fly at 3:26 p.m. UK time.
Washington Post World.
May 24, 4:18 America, New York, Sweden. Fifth COVID-19 shot to people over 65, pregnant women. Sweden is recommending a fifth COVID-19 vaccine dose for people with an increased risk of serious illness, including pregnant women and anyone aged 65 and over.
BBC News World.
May 24, 4:13 America, New York. Erdogan blanks Greek Prime Minister over U.S. remarks. Turkey's leader accuses Kyriakos Mitsotakis of trying to block sales of U.S. fighter jets to Ankara. Washington Post World.
May 24, 3:45 America, New York. Rwanda accuses Congolese forces of cross-border shelling. Rwanda military has accused neighboring Congolese forces of injuring several civilians in cross-border shelling and asked regional monitors to investigate.
WorldCBSNews.com.
May 24, 3:01 America, New York. Biden appears to nudge India's Modi, in person, on his Ukraine stand. At Quad Summit in Tokyo, Biden urges more efforts to help Ukraine. India hasn't been nearly as forceful as other U.S. allies in its reaction to Russia's invasion.
Mirror World News,
May 24, 2:29 America, New York. Mexico City shooting, 11 dead and 5 injured as gunmen rampage through hotel and bars. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
BBC News World.
May 24, 1:52 America, New York. Quad Summit. World faces dark hour with Ukraine war, says Biden. The U.S. president met key Asia allies to discuss China's influence and differences over Russia's invasion.
BBC News World.
May 24, 1:49 America, New York. Cost of living, rise in food export curbs sparks concern. Malaysia has become the latest country in the region to cut food exports to keep prices down at home.
RT World News,
May 24, 0:57 America, New York. Erdogan says Greek PM doesn't exist for him. Turkey's president accuses fellow NATO member states' leader of lobbying against Ankara. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has lashed out against the Greek prime minister, saying Kyriakos Mitsotakis no longer exists for me, as he prefers to deal with honorable politicians who keep their promises.
New York Times World News.
May 24, 0:50 America, New York. Your Tuesday briefing. President Biden in Asia. President Biden in Tokyo on Monday.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 24, 0:36 America, New York. Biden says his Taiwan policy hasn't changed. President Biden said he would maintain long-standing U.S. policy toward Taiwan, a day after triggering global confusion when he said the U.S. would respond militarily to any effort by China to take the island by force.
Time, May 24, 026 America New York. Tighter restrictions possible for Beijing as COVID-19 outbreak drags on. As Beijing's COVID-19 outbreak drags on, the country's top official overseeing pandemic control has shifted her attention from Shanghai's ebbing crisis to the capital, raising pressure on local authorities to contain spread and potentially signaling harsher curbs to come.